stream video. We're about to cook and poke, but you're not wearing this. You're not wearing this skin because you're about to wear a skin that's really not trash, but it's good, just good, just good. Y'all are calling it trash, but it's really not. But yeah, actually, that's my voice. Not actually on the phone. Let's try to find the skin. It's so hard to find it. Every time, like, who in it? It's just so hard to find. And tell me if I find there's a puffy, and then they have a star. One is chest, I think so. So tell me if you'll find it. Oh, we found it! It's Puffy. Okay, Puffy boy, y'all. We have a Puffy boy in here about to cook. Yeah, look at his edits. Puffy boy about to cook here because look at his edits. Puffy boy cooks. Puffy boy cooks. Puffy boy. Okay, Puffy boy is kind of not. What's that? Okay. Puppy boy by cooks. So he thinks he's about to die, but all of a sudden he hears his voice go, get up, keep going. He kind of thinks at first it's a fireman, but no rescue teams have made it up out behind us yet. So he gets up and he starts going down, and this voice is pointing out through the debris and the fire and is making sure that he's safe away. And then once he's in the clear, it just disappears. It's the last person to make it out of the tower. Yes, go. That's so good. Funny. Come on, bro. Come on and do it. Are you gonna cook, kid? Or are you gonna cook or just stand there? Are you gonna cook or just stand there?
I saw it. 15 years ago, when Tesla was taking off, we needed to increase our storage of lithium ion. Lithium is the crux of our EV batteries. It can only be found in mines in certain areas of the globe. Well, in order to not be dependent on third-party suppliers, we decided to build our own lithium mine in Chicago.
Okay, that's all of this. Okay, y'all, we bought. Look. Oh boy. Okay. I can break our friends, said the man. Yeah, break our friends, break our friends, break our friends. Break our friends. No friends, no friends. No bring our friends, we're not friends. We're not friends. We're not friends. Break our friends. You really take me friends. We're not friends. We're not friends. Yeah, so now that's okay. Yeah, I'm about to put some real quarters in my piece. Let's get it. No piece. But go eat some.
As me and the miner stood by the elevator shaft, one of the reptiles spotted us and pointed. He then pulled out some sort of laser gun and pointed it right at us. We frantically scrambled back into the elevator, hit the button, and went back to civilization. Joe, I think about what happened that day almost every waking moment. Everything I thought I knew about the world was flipped upside down. You think there's a city in the center of the Earth? Joe, it's there. I saw it 15 years ago when Tesla was taking off. We've been using the dollar symbol incorrectly, and nobody has done anything to stop us. Why is it when I say I have $5, and we put the dollar symbol before the 5, even though I'm saying $5? Shouldn't it come after? For example, if I said I had 5 cents, I had a little nickel on me, you would say I had 5 cent symbol, not cent symbol 5. But when we talk about dollars, we put the dollar symbol before the 5. If I said my phone was at 5%, you put the percentage symbol after 5. You say 5%. Percentage 5. If I said I am number 1, you put the number sign before the number. Number 1, not one number sign.
So why is it when we're talking about dollars, does it go $sign number 5? It should be number 5 $sign. Everything else is correct, but the $sign. Why is that? Why are you saying $5, but then writing it down $5? If Johnny has 5, you've been using the $sign. You have a low credit score. It's for you. You gotta invite one person to the function. If they late, you get $1 million. Who you invite?
Mimi.
You gotta invite one person to the function. If they late, you get $1 million. Who you invite? You gotta invite one person to the function. If they late, you get $1 million. Who you invite?
Hey, yo, I'm about to eat all this lobster like a savage in 30 seconds. Let's get it, baby.
Ew.
Hey, y'all, so this is the movie y'all been waiting for. Y'all been bullying me, y'all been DMing me, so I'm gonna give it to you. I am going to explain each fight from my point of view at the Baddies Caribbean reading. So these are not in any particular order. This is just one from I remember it on the top of my head. Slim to Bad versus Meatball. I didn't really care about the fight, but Meatball, you gotta exercise a little more. And I think you would have last. She looked a little tired. So, Dolly versus Cynthia. I didn't really care for the fight. I don't even care for the score because I don't really care about this fight. But they fought. So this is the one that y'all gotta pay attention to. Rolly versus Tommy. Yes, Rolly versus Tommy. It's kind of random. Yeah, but it happened. You don't believe me? Watch the episode. I feel like they were having a conversation that like correlated like the time around Baddies West. And I'm like, we're in Baddies Caribbean, so what y'all got beef right now? But they had some beef, and Rolly did her thing. Rolly did her thing. Rolly, okay. This is versus Nutface. I don't even know what to say. Like, y'all already fought. But, yeah, so it was a good little fight. I enjoyed that one. Scarface, she was swimming. She was swimming. And y'all don't know what that means when y'all watch the episode. J.O. versus Biggie. J.O., she looked like she wanted to smoke. And Biggie, she just felt like she didn't want to entertain it. So, it was a little stuff here and there, but not that big of a deal. So, this is the one that shocked me a little bit. Meatball versus Jayla? Yeah. They went 2 rounds. They went 2 rounds.
No, not yet.
And I was just kind of confused because, Jayla was like, trying to help Biggie, some things. And, yeah, they fought. I want to give it to Ty. I want to give it to Jayla. Meatball, she could have had it.
So just stop
But
moving
she
around.
just got a little tired.
Why is your pencil out
This
of
was
the
a
book?
fight that I was thinking that it was going to happen if
Because you never put your stuff back in the book. You just laid it down. Over here.
They fought. I believe it's correlated because of it. Hey, y'all, this is the moment y'all been waiting for. Y'all been bullying me. Y'all been DMing me, so I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to explain
He has to put back.
each fight.
Okay, what are you doing with this? Mom already knows. I'll let her know.
Give it to you.
Alright, Dad. And I mean, that was it. You already know. That was it.
Controversially in the news, for the past day or so, all behind him having leaked live on his Instagram of him flapping around with a mystery woman. Now, this is after people were using LGBTQIA
Where's my black book?
shaming. Now, I thought they were because of Mike Pence making that comment saying, what a grown man calls himself fiction. The news came
Hey,
out,
mommy.
they started to say,
And my dad fuck with you because I love you. So I love you too, but it really needs this from her head so it can get strong. This is a stress ball. Squeeze it and it makes your heel stronger. That's what I really need. Let her know it's a stress ball.
They are different court sides together. You know, they're bad, Dior bad. Then we got this. Again, Mia Bay down to the Lakers game. I'm gonna give him a splash of color. I'm gonna do a splash of color because Mia Bay like to match. I'm not gonna lie, that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. I have a stereotype for the football players. I think the majority, you know, of them are LGBTQIA because now that's a tongue twister. He told me he just recently had a bad experience in the bus. I said, go on, I'm listening. He said yesterday when he got on the bus, he saw a beautiful woman, but she was a nun. She was sitting in a seat right across from him. He said she was so beautiful that he didn't want to pass up the opportunity to meet her. So he approached her and asked her if she wanted to make love to him. The nun told him no. She said she is a child of God and she does not want to make love to him. And she got off at the next bus stop. The bus driver overheard the conversation. He was going to help my brother hook up with the nun. The bus driver told my brother that every Sunday at 9 p.m., the nun stops at a cemetery and she makes love to the priest. So he told my brother to go to the cemetery on Sunday night and dress up as a priest. So basically places around 3 a.m. in New Orleans, and some people in my conversation, this happened in other states across the South. Do mushroom gummies work? Haters say don't buy mushroom. A young woman shares a dream that Jesus gave her of a demonic rapture. Check this out. Like the Lord gave me a dream of a rapture, and not the rapture that a lot of people are hoping for. It was very demonic, or like these black beings coming out of the sky and grabbing people in broad daylight. People were screaming in terror. The kicker of this whole thing was that the people they were snatching up were bad people. They were bad people being snatched up. Children of God. We were fine, we were being snatched up, and we were still terrified. Hearing people being carried away and screaming in the air, looked up into the sky, just how you would see birds flying over you in the middle of the day. Instead of birds, you're seeing demons or demonic entities carrying people away, seeing people dangling in the air by their ankles or their arms. Screaming. This was going on for days. It wasn't just like one day. It was going over a course of days. I specifically remember seeing Will Smith on live, and he was on live on Instagram or something, and he was talking to his fans, talking to his followers, and giving them some encouragement because things in the world were crazy. As soon as he logged off, one of those evil demonic beings came in and broke his ankle and dragged him out of wherever he was, and he got carried off into the sky just like everybody else. And everybody was on live like, oh my gosh, they got Will Smith, he got snatched up, nobody's safe. We're all just really afraid. Like I said, this was going on over a course of days. There were hundreds and thousands of people being carried away into the sky. We were children of God, and we had not been touched. Wow. Now, before some of you go and say, this is false, this is not biblical, let me show you that 100% it is. Proverbs 10:30 says, the wicked will be removed, but the righteous will remain in the land. In Matthew 15:13, Jesus says, every plant that my Father has not planted will be pulled down. A young woman shares a dream. It's cute. Dress is super cool. Oh, so we want to show the back of the dress up? I mean, yeah. I mean, if we have time to do two, let's do two. If you want to just go, I mean, yes, that would be beautiful.
All right, 3, 2, 1, action. Beautiful. Jordy, I got fun, unfaithful. I feel like you have a dance background based on that one movie, so put it to use. And 3, 2, 1, action. Yes, love it.
Okay, thank you. Did you have a threesome with T.I. and Tiny? They did. And you and Tiny out? Yeah, I did. That lady ugly. How did you do it? It's not though. Like when you're around her, she's not. Like you don't know her in person. No, she's like my place when people like his voice. I'm like you forget. Like you don't hear it. Like when you're around her all the time. When I was around, she looked like what she looked like, but it's a different energy. So I guess maybe I'm blinded by energy. So that's why I say I'm a safe hill because I didn't. I try to take up for her. She's not. You ain't Tiny out. I can't take my job no more. It's time for me to retire. It's time for I seen this man. I seen this man when it was like threesomes are for slow women that don't realize that their man don't want them no more. And I fully agree. Because if your man respected you, he would not ask for another woman to come into your bedroom. First of all, if he doing that, that means he halfway out the door anyway. I'm not arguing with nobody because I've seen it time and time again. Men do not ask women that they value for threesomes. Giant clam was hauled out of the sea. The man sprinkled some water on it, picked up his ancestral ancient knife, and chanted an incantation before slicing towards the clamshell. The clamshell finally opened, glowing green inside. Then, the man carefully cut through the surface membrane, revealing a glowing baby within. The man became a billionaire with this discovery. 20 years later, the baby, adopted by the billionaire, had grown into a stunning beauty. Yes, she chose to hide her identity and marry an ordinary man. Ironically, the man ended up having an affair for money. What is this?
Spell having a divorce. Charlamagne the God said Drake is already sending cease and desist letters to the NFL, Rock Nation, and Kendrick Lamar to prevent Not Like Us being performed at the Super Bowl halftime show in 2025. When Kendrick Lamar takes the stage to headline that show, he says that they're going to send those letters and they're going to make sure that Drake is not called on that stage in front of millions of people that are going to be watching. Charlamagne the God says this. I'm going to show you guys what he had to say about it, and then we'll get back into my breakdown and how I feel about the situation. This is what Charlamagne said. Check it out. I guarantee it. All right, man, so there you guys have it. I said, this a while ago, a few months ago, we came out and we were talking about how UMG behind the scene.
No. Mom, there's why I'm here wondering if you can get a phone. Yeah, I think you picked it up to the car now. No.
Do you realize what Supercell is? That's not a series. That's not a series. You know what that is? That's an observation. That is an experiment. That's a see. Look, my mom used to always tell me that. She said the message is in the movie. Get the picture. The message is in the movie. Get the picture. So when you look at Supercell, notice it's called super. Super means to be superior, supreme, and a cell is a small thing that has organs in it, organisms, right? So Supercell is the series based off of black people, so-called black people. Can't be nobody else because only so-called black people get sickle cell anemia. This is only a so-called disease that's prone to us, which I believe is truly a superpower gene, but we've been made to think that this is something wrong with us, right? But in this specific series, anybody that had the sickle cell trait or had sickle cell, they had the ability to react with their environment and activate to have supernatural powers. You see that? And guess what happened? All of the people with sickle cells were kidnapped by a white government, and they were either killed, experimented on, or they had MK Ultra done to them, and they came and they worked for the government agent to go get other people that had sickle cell anemia. Now, the basis of it though, all of them was gangbangers, selling drugs, drug users in the hood. They did it all in poverty states. Same thing as cloning Tyrone. The same exact. Look, they showing us this stuff in the. You realize what Supercell is? That's not a series. That's not a series. You know what that is? That's an observation. That is. That's an observation. That is an experiment. That's a see. Look, my mom used to always tell me this. She said the message is in the movie. Always tell me this. She said the message.
Kamala Harris works at McDonald's while getting her education, just like many of us. Just like many of us. She wasn't born with a silver spoon, a wooden spoon, or an empty spoon in her mouth. She understands what so many American families are dealing with. She knows how hard it is.
Ship appeared over the Air Force Base. These cigars,
And I gotta buy some juicy beers with my game too. Can you look up juicy beers? No.
Like about a 3.5.